A state statute could be used to prosecute fossil fuel companies. Meanwhile, a proposal wants to make using Uber and Lyft safer. Another movie theater has closed. Plus, a museum once again gets national recognition. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. There's a statute in Pennsylvania that could be used to prosecute fossil fuel companies, reports Why. A new article published in the NYU Environmental Law Journal draws attention to Section 3302 of the Pennsylvania Criminal Code, which bars, quote, causing or risking catastrophe, unquote, and which is a second or third degree felony in Pennsylvania. The statute was applied in the state before, around 2 decades ago, when Pier 34 in Philadelphia collapsed, killing 3 and injuring 40. The owners of the pier were accused of having known of the pier's conditions for years without doing anything and ended up pleading guilty. The authors of the journal believe the same can be applied to fossil fuel companies who are aware of the harm they're causing to the environment, and by consequence, people, but do nothing. Says article co-author and head of the Climate Accountability Program at nonprofit Public Citizen, Aaron Regenberg, quote, "We think it's really appropriate and fits well with the role of what prosecutors are supposed to do to seek justice for the victims of climate disasters and to proactively try to avoid these catastrophes moving forward." When ordering a Lyft or Uber, State Representative Ann Flood wants to make the process of getting in the right car more manageable and safer, reports PennLive, which is why she has proposed Sammy's Law, which would require both companies to provide a barcode or other machine-readable code on the outside of cars to help minimize the risk of someone getting into the wrong one. This bill is named in honor of 21-year-old Samantha Joseph, who in 2019 accidentally mistook another car for her Uber. The driver used the child locks on the door to prevent her from leaving, ultimately kidnapping and murdering her. Several states have started enacting similar versions of Sammy's Law already. Another AMC theater has closed, states the Bucks County Courier-Times. Philadelphia Mills 14 at the Franklin Mall closed permanently at the end of 2024, leaving just 10 AMCs left in the whole state. The employees at the location were given the choice of staying with AMC and being transferred to another, still open location. The Heinz History Center in Pittsburgh has once again, for the 3rd year running, been nominated as the best history museum in America by USA Today, says CBS Local Pittsburgh. The center is one of 20 nominees that the public, yes, you, listener, can vote for now until February 10th. And since the Heinz History Center was voted number 1 last year, the stakes are high. To cast your own vote, please click on the corresponding podcast article link. That's all, folks. For even more Pennsylvania news and beyond, drop by PennLive.com. Also, please remember to leave this podcast a rating and to leave it a review too, please, if you can. Thanks in advance, and of course, thanks for listening. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and I'll be back for Friday's episode of Today in PA.